hope you got your Henny and your popcorn for this one. Because if you watched my last video, then I gave you a history of Blueface going from strings to breeds. And when we last left off, Hazel-E was in the first string or the top breed golden retriever spot. And Nevaeh, well, she was kind of like second string, but we're not really sure what breed she is. Or should I say was? Because there is trouble in paradise, and it looks like Blueface and Hazel-E are no longer. And this all came because Blueface was out with Nevaeh. And so with Hazel-E dropping out of the race and them breaking up, I guess that means that Nevaeh is now the golden retriever. A lot of people was looking at this relationship and calling it out as PR because we just couldn't see what the whole thing was between Blueface and Hazel-E, especially being that they didn't have no past. And it looked like Nevaeh and Hazel were on the track of girls getting along and being comfortable in their positions when they did the Go Baby Girl video. And Hazel was giving off this aura of being a woman that was very confident and secure within the skin that she's in. But that was all a facade and a ruse, because once her age became available on the internet, child, even Carlissa herself had to slide into the chat and give her reactions on it.
45? I don't think so. 45? I would have to talk to Blue about that. I'm 8 years younger than me.
Now, you know that 8-year age difference did cause a lot of controversy, and Carlissa did take some shots at her. But Hazel continued to strut herself as being unbothered, even though she was taking little jabs at the younger females that Blue had dealt with and was dealing with.
He don't need me. I don't need him. He don't need these hoes. Maybe the hoes need him. Maybe them hoes probably. Yeah, I'd probably say a couple of them need him.
Now, that was the first shots fired. But then the second shots fired came when she was last seen out with Blue, because this is the last time we seen them together. And she took shots at the younger girls that Blue had been dealing with and was dealing with. And she even took a shot at Jaden, who hadn't even said or done nothing.
We do it better, you know what I'm saying? We come already, made.
We come already made.
Come already made. Barbies don't come out the box, okay?
And then came this one, where she took another shot at all of Blueface's exes, and it was just giving crash out insecurity.
I'm that nigga first bad bitch.
But she wasn't done with unwarranted shots, because next she came for Nevaeh, and Nevaeh hadn't said or done anything to her either.
Looking like T.I. son and shit.
Now, Nevaeh gives me many crash out vibes. And so when she got wind of what Hazel-E said, she clapped back and said, an old hoe ain't got nothing on me but her body count. Yikes. But let's be real, honey, because if you watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, then you know that she was a Love and Hip Hop Hollywood crash out. And she wasn't done crashing out because she was going to crash out on Nevaeh and Blue. Because Nevaeh took to her IG story to show that her and Blue was having date time and took a jab at the internet.
Tell them how much you love your sideline or I'm going to kill myself.
How much I love what?
Your sideline.
My sideline? How much I love my what? You're looking at me, bro.
I'm your sideline bitch.
Now, I know she's clapping back at the internet by calling herself his favorite sideline, but this pick-me energy really gets to me every time she do it. Anyway, her date time with Blue irritated Hazel-E so bad she took to her story post and said, only thing a ish will have over me is patience with tolerating disrespect. I love me too much to settle for less than. I know my worth. And any man who is rich, famous, 9-to-5, gangster, scammer, artist, athlete has turned up with me on his arm. It's verified facts. No matter who I'm with, I add value. And that's what I do know. That may be what she do know, but what she don't know is who she tangling with.
I'm officially letting Hazel go from the roster. Hazel-E, you are too old to be acting this young. We're done. Dead on me. We're done. I'd rather be with a young bitch, you feel me? Dead on me. If any bitch got more patience than you at 45, you're out of here. Cancel Christmas. It's over. I care too much about what the fans think. I don't want that. I'm straight. Any bitch that care about the fans, I'm straight. I need 100% support. I know you for 20 days, Hazel. You don't got no position, no nothing. Dead homies, like. Nothing came to my cell that said Hazel-E. I didn't know you then, so I didn't expect that. But you expecting too much, baby girl.
I guess Hazel didn't like his comeback clapback at her because she had some clapbacks and some receipts.
I don't understand why the fuck you think you can be done with me, nigga. I'm done with you. You over here being disrespectful as fuck, kissing fucking trailer park trash all in the lips, taking it, eating, sucking crab legs together. I'm too old. You're a convicted felon. Let's start there.
Now hold on, wait a minute, because that ain't what you was just saying a little while ago in your video.
After you do a crime and you do the time, that is why you get a second chance. I feel like the whole point of going to jail and him taking this time and spending 2 years locked up in a cell was for him to reflect and come out and be a better person. Give the man some grace.
You say give him grace, but you ain't give him none last night.
I went below to fuck with you. We can put out the receipts. You bought me flights before. You've given me money before. You just sent me 5 bands the other day telling me to stay down so I can put up with your fuck shit. That's not enough. It's really not enough, honey.
Miss ma'am, because at the bottom of this with your wire, you said too old, but you damn sure knew how to come correct with me, and now you saying it wasn't enough? Girl, you just mad because he kicked you out the kennel.
I'm done. Rather have a young bitch. Yeah, look at what you got. You got a bunch of OF girls, strippers, bitches that live in, back alleys and shit. Your mama called it a homeless shelter. I make you look better. And all I asked was for mutual respect, which I thought we agreed upon. But your old ways are creeping back in because you're feeling yourself. Last week when the probation came and, they were going to take you to jail again for all the stuff you weren't supposed to have.
Excuse me, come again. Did you say hiding stuff that he ain't supposed to have? Girl, not you dry snitching.
So I might not have been there for jail, but I made sure your ass didn't go back to jail just last Monday.
Girl, did you say last Monday? Oh, you snitching.
Don't play with me. I did nothing wrong for you to deserve the disrespect you've given me for the last 24, 48 hours.
Again, you don't know who you dealing with because this right here is probably why.
So you don't know me. You're right. You flew me out. You didn't get to smash. You know what I'm saying? Things didn't go that way. But whatever. Do you. Move on.
Who's gonna tell her? Because Blueface don't need your permission to move on, Henny, because if he don't do nothing else, he's gonna move on. And he has already moved it right along with Nevaeh, and now she's in the first string seat, and she's the golden retriever.
You done with me? I'm done with you, like, nigga. I'm not a bitch that needs you. I'm self-made. We said that from the beginning. You asked me to be in your video that went viral in #1. I wonder if you would have put, all your little flunkies in there, how those numbers wouldn't have did.
This is doing a lot for 20 days, and he didn't even hit it, girl. And child, from here, the story post crash outs began. And she said to Blueface, and you're welcome for your first #1 video in I don't know how long. Then she went on to say to him, I turned you up fresh out, Ninja. Be grateful. And I guess she was offended by the company that Blue was keeping because she said trying to line me in a roster full of pound puppies is crazy. And then I guess people from his team was calling her. And then she said, tell your team to stop calling me. I'm cool. He be all right. Now, I don't know who was calling her from his team, but I would take a guess and say that he was either whack or R&B, and more than likely it was probably R&B. But I could be wrong. Now, Blueface, we know he wasn't going to sit back silent for too long. He clapped back in his story post and said, everywhere we went, Hazel-E baby called TMZ and had them waiting outside. They was never outside checking for her. You called TMZ and let them know where you finna be with Blueface. I ain't really like it because it's too scripted for me. Look at my facial expressions every time, giving fake vibes. But I went along thinking she'd be cool, but after a while, it started to seem like a setup. I don't move like that, old head. TMZ supposed to catch you outside, not have an appointment to fake catch you outside. You done exposed TMZ, now running your mouth. They don't do it like they used to do it no more. Motherfuckers calling TMZ, letting them know where you gonna be. You're not popping. TMZ is fake as well. Pretending to catch people outside. It's all a setup. Hashtag fake news. Hashtag fake advertisement. Then Blueface Bleeding got to Blueface Bleeding and dropped the text message showing what he said pulling up now, and she said, we outside waiting. Child. Now, Hazel-E claims, Blueface, you asked me to set it up. Now you capping. I guess nothing has made you go viral these last few days, so you got to use me some more. Now, I got to say with Hazel-E, I kind of side with her because Carlissa be getting TMZ to follow her around and Wack be getting TMZ to get the people he want. So I wouldn't think it far-fetched that somebody told her to do it. Then she said, I'm in both your videos. I tried to redeem you. Go check in to your alcohol abuse courses and anger management classes and move around. Bye, Jonathan. Child, not she's sending him to his classes and courses. But the crash out continues because she wasn't finished. She said, all this because I didn't finalize your welcome home party. I ain't doing shit for a disrespectful ninja. Tell all them pound puppies to throw it. Secure a venue and get the budget I got for it. Good luck. Then she dropped some text messages. Child, look, I've been doing a lot of reading. I don't want to read every single thing. But I got to read this one because she said, mind you, I've turned down 6 interviews. He wanted this. Don't let him fool you. He answered everything about us. I never said shit about us. And I didn't hear Hazel-E talking about them as a couple outside of the TMZ interviews. But
oh yeah, I'm fucking with my girl Hazel-E. We dating right now. Celeb crush. I know Hazel-E.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, she's like old reality star loving hip hop.
Okay.
Nice. So that's going good. That's your new relationship.
Yeah, she's cool. She's older. You know, she's older in age. So I'm just peeping like if it's something different to, you know. I'm tired of these young bitches.
I agree, bro. I couldn't be
I just want to dry, you know.
And I don't want any of that. Like, yo, we ain't going shopping.
Yeah,
we're hanging out on some real
child. Anyway, she said you met your match and dropped another couple text messages showing that she was there when he was at the probation. And then she had another thing to say.
And another thing, that golden retriever shit, it was cute, but I co-signed it, my nigga. Top news, TMZ. Them hoes can't do shit, okay? You got a bunch of pound puppies running around. Next call needs to be to animal control. you need to take them bitches back to the pound, okay? You messing with a big dog, okay? Real golden retriever shit over here, okay? Get into.
Then Hazel-E decided to go in for the gusto and drag it to hell because she brought back up a situation with Blue and Krishan from Crazy in Love season 1 when she crocked him upside his head with that damn Hennessy bottle. And said, I see why she did what she did. But the tee-hee-hee is when she pulled up the DL Whisperer on him. Child, yes, he did a video on him. Now, while all this was going on, Nevaeh was quiet. But when they got back to the house, oh, she looked at her watch and she had time today.
I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. You mad that man ain't give you no smooch or put no tongue in that mouth? Matter of fact, I don't even think you experienced that. You're not that appealing. Not only that, trailer park. I mean, yeah, I used to visit my daddy and he lived in the trailer, but I used to go back to the trenches. But nothing wrong with that, because you know why? I took myself out of my element. So, bitch, listen, I'm gonna need you to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up, because, bitch, you ugly as a motherfucker, bitch. And you the same hoe that met me and told me how beautiful I was. And you ain't getting out one compliment out of me. That ass can't even move, bitch. Let alone that ass wasn't even moving for my goddamn man's bitch. You're too busy trying to make your ex-husband mad. And that's where you need to stop at, because you're humiliating yourself. You literally older than my mama. And bitch, you ain't daughtering me, ho. And you a fucking hypocrite. Cause how dare you throw out there, you're a convicted felon, as if you wasn't just on motherfucking live saying he did his time, he ain't no rat, he this and that and the third, was trying to give him his flowers. Now you're taking the flowers back cause shit not going your way. Oh, Lord.
I don't know if Hazel-E thinks this is a flex and it's gonna get Blueface to get mad or what. But again, she don't know who she dealing with because y'all ain't Krishan or Jaden, so he not finna give a fuck the way he gave a fuck about them. But she seems to think he does and said that the nigga chest hurt. He met his match. DHS, dead homies. Which, by the way, doesn't even make sense because the S is at the end of homies. But whatever. Now, I'm not going to say that this is in response to, but what I will say is it shows the level of no fucks given that Blueface has, because he posted a picture of Nevaeh and her son laid up in his bed.
Shit like that warms my heart. I'm dead obese. I'm gonna sleep on the couch tonight. It's good, crib.
And then Nevaeh made her special guest appearance into his story post. So I guess she feeling real safe and secure in that number 1 string golden retriever spot. But she better not get too comfortable. Because see, 3rd string Ange, who been around this block multiple times, was throwing that ass in a circle to his song. I guess it's like their mating dance. And well, Blue posted that ish right there to his story. Ooh, child, messy.
Baby, you a go. Fresh up on the can, baby, can I put it in? I already know that and I can't put.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is where we will be saying goodbye to Hazel-E, because she is no longer in the kennel, nor is she a string. Bye, Hazel. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and hype the video. And I will see y'all in the next one. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.